The book module in Spyker Workplace Platform GemX Engine assists you in setting up complex booking rules for your resources. This includes things such as controlling which users can book specific spaces and setting limits for how and when they can book them on the app, such as how many days users can book a resource in advance. The configuration of rules for teams and points relies on using categories that are created within your environment. A category is a meaningful label that can be attached to both users and points to provide additional information. For example, they can be used to provide additional information about facilities or equipment in meeting rooms, or to categorize users into different teams. Keeping categories up to date allows users to make their bookings with more confidence, knowing the desks or meeting rooms have all the equipment they need to work efficiently and comfortably. When this is successfully set up, you can configure your desired booking rules and specify the users and spaces it will apply to, giving you a vast range of team and resource-based configuration options. In this example, we are going to create a complex set of booking rules for specific users and resource types. Different users often need access to different types of resources to carry out their work effectively. Say, for example, HR need access to private workspaces so they can complete confidential tasks and phone calls away from others. You might have desks in your buildings that are intended for HR and so only want employees from that team to use their designated spaces. By having the taxonomy set up with resource and user categories like we did previously, you can use these tags and create rules that only allow specific users to book specific resources. First, make your way to Booking Settings, which is a subpage of Bookings. Select Create Rule and select the resource you want the rule to apply to, in this case desks. Next, choose the scope you want the rule to apply in. In this example, we want the rule to apply to the HR team in iCentrum. We will also add a description to the rule to explain the purpose of the rule. Now select the HR point category to ensure this rule is specific to all desks that have the HR category applied. We also only want the rule to apply to users within the HR team, and so we'll choose HR as the user category. We will check the checkbox here to ensure that the rule only applies when users and points have matching selected categories. In other words, booking is only allowed for this resource type when it is the HR team members booking HR-specific desks. Although we want to enforce team-specific resources, we also don't want resources to be left empty, especially if other team members are trying to find a desk to book. To avoid them being left vacant, we can set an expiry lead time of 1 day. This means the rule will not apply if there is less than 24 hours until the booking, meaning it will free up these spaces for any user to book. HR gets first choice on their spaces, but if the desks haven't been booked 24 hours before, anyone can book them. This will help to control the booking behaviour in the space but not restrict spaces completely.